Hi guys, Kaze here. Welcome back. We're back with Dangerous Relationship with Taiga Saeba. So let's see what happens in this after his little confession. Love for us. His determination to have us. So let's see what happens there. Before we start though, make sure you guys give it a like if you enjoyed the video. Leave comments below when your thoughts about what happens in the chapter, because I'd love to discuss them. Like, oh my god, so much conversation about whatever happens, especially with him. He's interesting. I like him. I like because he's interesting. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel because it would really help us out and also help you find out when I release videos, because they tend to fluctuate on when I deliver them, mostly because I have so many series going on. I'm trying to do them all at one time and I forget to edit them. So yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, on with Chapter 4. Here's the one I fell for. It's so vulgar if you say it like that. Fine. Will you please do it with me? Taiga was undoubtedly a playboy. My heart twitched with uncertainty. What's that face for? It's your fault for getting so hot and bothered back there. Huh? Go play someone else, Coy. Go, shoot. You acted rude to me this whole time. Why should I be nice to you? Go play with someone else. Play? Yeah, why don't you just go fool around with one of your model friends or something? Or do you just stop caring about women once you've had your way with them? What the hell are you talking about? You're always mean to me because I won't give you what you want. I spoke out without even thinking about it. All my pent-up emotions were unleashed in a fury of words. Flirted fury. It's in this moment kind of the same thing. You've got plenty of other cute models to mess around with. What the hell? Shocked and surprised wiped the anger off his face for just a moment. I knew very well why I felt this way. You're jealous, aren't you? Yes. I answered immediately without hesitation. Huh? Caught off guard by the sudden confession, he was struck for words. But he's even sweating. That one little sweat drop. I'm jealous. You did all that to me, and you still go around with other women. I'm not giving myself to someone who just treats me like a toy. I'm leaving. Our work is over. I quickly bowed and headed for the door. When I put my hand on the knob, his hand rested on top of it. Let go. I'm not fooling around. I'm not playing with you. Then what do you call all what you've done to me? I spun around to face him, only to see his lonely eyes staring back at me. His hand still rested on mine. Neither of us said anything for a moment. Not fair. Huh? You always look at me like that and force me to do things. I can't resist those eyes, even if you're just playing with me. I told you, I'm not playing. Liar! This is the only way I know how to do it. I'm serious about you. Huh? Picture was a setup. What do you mean? She grabbed me and took me there. Before I knew it, we were in a magazine. Had she been using him to get attention? I didn't touch her. She was just using me for the fame. It's happened before. The one girl I loved dumped me as soon as she found out how I really acted. Taiga. But it's been different with you from day one. You weren't scared of me at all. I thought you'd probably be the one to understand me, but then you refused. I figured you were the same as everyone else. No one understands me. I knew it. But seeing the sadness cover his face tugged at my heartstrings. Taiga was just a clumsy person. Not physically, more socially clumsy, I guess. I wanted to apologize and tell you it wouldn't happen again, but then I saw you with Subaru holding your hand, and it really pissed me off. I knew I had feelings for you, and I wanted to make you mine no matter what. What? You didn't run away, so I kept forcing myself on you. I can't run away when you look at me like that. Like what? I don't get it. Like, right now. My heart squeezed so tight that I reached my hand towards his cheeks. His face suddenly turned flush. He did all that stuff to me, but blushes when I touch him. Does that make him a tsundere? It seems so silly. What are you laughing at? You're cute. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. He turned his face away with red cheeks. Are you sure you aren't just toying with me? I told you already. His face warped with frustration, but I thought he looked cute. He then looked at me with a guilty face. My bad. For what? Yelling at you. You always do. I chuckled, and so did he. You're right. He had laughed again for me. That's the second time. Of what? You laughed. You're something else. I like it when you laugh. It makes me happy when you show me your real face. He looked stunned for a moment and then turned away bashfully. Fumiki. Yes? Be my woman. His voice was so muffled and quiet it seemed to vanish in the air. You... He paused for a moment as he chose his words. What about me? You love me too, don't you? He asked curiously with blushing red cheeks. I don't know. I don't know. Do I really? Yeah. He was blushing so much that his ears turned red. You do, right? He was a star and I was just a stylist. My coworkers warned me against having a relationship with any star. Even so, my heart had already crossed that boundary. When he looked at me like that, I had no power to reject him. No, I didn't want to reject him. You love me, right? Yes. I'd fallen in love with him before I knew it. I love you. Enough. Huh? You don't have to keep saying it. He had me completely embarrassed, even though he wanted to hear it first. You're weird, but I like you. Taiga was so selfish and arrogant, but I had fallen in love with him anyway. It's enough to hear it just once. Okay. If I argued, he'd probably just pout, so I simply nodded. Can we do it then? We just jumped to it, huh? No? I don't remember what we were originally fighting over. Me being his woman or us doing it, but we start slow. No. I thought you loved me. That and this are totally different things. It's the same. Come on. Taiga was clumsy with love, as evidenced by how poorly he tried to convince me. He came closer and grabbed my wrist and held it tight. No, not here. And where? Studio? Especially not there. It was you who got turned on. I can't hold back anymore. Taiga reached for the door and locked it shut with a click. It's your first time, so I'll be gentle. Forced my body against the wall, he grabbed my jaw and kissed me. It was so intense it felt like he was sucking the life out of me. His tongue melted my mind and made it feel like the whole world was spinning. No. More. Can't refuse. I won't let you. He spelled out words between passionate kisses. His hand slid down my body and caressed the lumps on my chest. You could have made that sound a bit more sexy than lumps. Just saying. It feels good, doesn't it? No, it's embarrassing. It's not. Let yourself enjoy it. This time, his lips worked to me, kissing down my chest. Yay, yes. Fumiki. Unlike the furious attacks on my lips, he rained gentle kisses on my bosom. My moans poured out of my mouth on my own. Fumiki, I love you. Hearing those words, I wrapped my arms around his back without thinking about it. If that was the original signal for him to move, his hand slid further down my body. The new stillness sent a shiver through my body. While touching me with his slender fingers, he teased me with whispers in my ear. I can tell how much you like this. No, even though you're reacting this much. You wanted me for so long, haven't you? Don't say it like that. Come on, say it. You want me. I want you. Moment, the tension left his face as hearing that relieved him. He had been uncertain this whole time, despite all he had done to me. Then I'll give you what you want. His hands spread out, guiding my legs slowly open. That night, I became one with Taiga. I was enjoying my first day off in a while. Since that night, Taiga and I began to work together more often. He acted cruel as usual, but made advances on me that I worried would get us caught. Soon enough, almost all the messages on my phone were from him. They were short, cryptic messages like come, lunch, and station. If I hesitated a moment to respond, he would call and yell I was too slow. He should just call me in the first place, I thought to myself. I figured he was too embarrassed to do so, and that brought a smile to my face. Just when I was thinking about it, my phone beeped, showing a new message. It's from Taiga. The only thing it read was out front. I wasn't sure how to interpret that. When I pondered its meaning as usual, he ended up calling me anyway. Hello? You're slow. Sorry, what did that message mean? Out front. Go out the front. The front of where? Fumiki! Hey, you don't have to shout at me. My ears were still ringing from being blasted by his voice. Come out here. I held the phone away from my ear in case he screamed again. 1 minute, that's all I'm waiting. Uh-huh. For some reason, it sounded like his voice was coming from somewhere else, too. Was he outside? I glanced out the window to see him looking up at me. What? He screamed when he saw me in the window. Fumiki Moto, come out here, or you'll get it. Nearby pedestrians looked at him with suspicion. I was almost afraid someone would call the cops on him. Alright, I'm coming. Kneeling through the phone, I hurried out the door as fast as I could. God, you're slow, Taiga grumbled as he walked in front of me. Sorry, I didn't actually think you were outside. You don't have work today? Would I be here if I did? That's true. I'm terribly sorry. Cut it out. Huh? Why don't you talk? I just apologize. Was there something wrong with that? You're too polite. It's annoying. It seemed he wanted me to talk more casually around him. Does it bother you? Yeah. What's the matter with it? Just fix it. Esquire, I'm just gonna agree with this. Okay, not have this giant argument over it. Fine. Will that make you happy? Yeah. Sorry. Hearing it makes it sound like you're not together. I found it terribly cute how saying that made him blush. So, why did you come today? You'd be at home doing nothing all day, so I came to drag you out. Well, thanks. Where are we going? Love Hotel. What? Just kidding, moron. Did I get your hopes up? No. It's okay. I'll give you what you want later anyway. When he whispered that in my ear, it made my head feel light and fuzzy. Actually, I didn't have any plans. I just wanted to walk with you somewhere. He said it to me in a bashful manner, making even me feel embarrassed. Hey, isn't that Taiga Saeba? Somebody nearby noticed him, causing a small commotion to break out. Hey, wow, it really is Taiga. Meanwhile, he continued ahead, giving the rising commotion no concern. Hey, Taiga? What? Is this bad? People know it's you. Whatever, who gives a shit? But what if it starts another rumor? What if you're in a magazine again? Who's he with? That's his girlfriend? Hell no, must be his manager. To be honest, I couldn't imagine myself as his girlfriend either. I was much too plain to be paired with a model like him. How's this for a rumor? He spun around and suddenly grabbed my jaw and swooped his face in front of me. Before I knew what was happening, he was kissing me on the lips. Never mind now, it doesn't have to be a rumor. With that, he turned away and walked off ahead again. That can't be Taiga. Yeah, he'd never do something like that. Besides, I saw him with someone gorgeous in the magazine. Definitely wasn't her. You two? They look so good together. When I heard the cruel remarks, I was so shocked but I couldn't budge my legs. Taiga noticed and came back with an irritated look on his face. Don't get so down on what people are saying. Nothing anyone says matters. But I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. He leaned in close and put his head by my ear. Your smell of soap? I love it. Don't you ever wear perfume like the stupid other girls do? He extended a hand for me to grab with the flushed cheeks. Hurry up. Though his hand was cold as always, it somehow filled my heart with warmth. My biggest fear came to life a few weeks later. Taiga finds a new mate in a regular girl. A new magazine cover with a huge text written across the cover. It had pictured in the article of him and I holding hands walking down the street. I couldn't believe it. My face was covered by mosaic, but someone knew me. Could tell who it was. You really look good in this photo. Taiga cracked a joke at me with a chuckle. It's all blurred out, though. You can't even see much of my face. Yeah, I know. You think I'm prettier when my face is blurry? Ah, shut up. It's just a joke. Don't get worked up about it. But I warned you this would happen. You don't like being in a magazine with me? Of course not. My coworker. My coworker's gonna get mad. What's this have to do with them? Well, they told me not to get involved with stars. That's bullshit. Maybe for you it is, but it's important to me. Just shut up. I'm trying to have a serious conversation here. I'll just shut you up myself then. Hey. He lunged for me to my lips, making my mind go completely blank. Keep making that naughty face and I won't be able to stop. Taiga brought his hand to my breast. His hands pushed against them, ruffling my shirt in the process. You love me, right? I nodded, unable to form words in my mind. Then don't worry, just do what I say and it'll be okay. He just touched his hand inside my shirt when my phone rang. It rang away and interrupted our fun. Taiga grabbed it with the display and handed it to me. Answer it. It was a call from my chief. But it's... Just answer it. Hello? Hey, Fumiki, I saw you in a magazine. Is it true? Are you dating Taiga? Taiga leaned in and put his ear close by so he could listen in on the conversation. If it's true, we're going to be a problem. Sorry. I don't know about the other places, but you can't do that at our studio. If you don't break it off with him, you're going to get cut. Uh-huh. Damn it. Did you say something? No, I was... Freaking old hag. The chief was a woman? My bad. I heard that for sure that time. Listen, that wasn't me. Quiet. I covered the phone and yelled Taiga in a hushed voice. Give it here. Huh? Give me the phone. He snatched the phone from my hands and started talking in his friendly tone. Hello, Taiga here. Thanks for calling. Taiga, you're with her? I've got an idea. I think I might work this all out. I'm listening. If a relationship makes people uneasy, just take them out of the picture. Meaning, what exactly? Assign Fumiki to me permanently. Huh? You have no complaints then, right? Anyway, you interrupted our fun times, so you'll have to excuse us. Goodbye. Taiga ended the call without waiting for a response. I think we might get fired. Thanks, Taiga. Sexy fun times with Taiga as he gets us fired. Woo! Okay, anyway, yeah, let me know what you guys think about that chapter in the comments below and Taiga's interesting way of handling things. And I'll see you guys in the next chapter. Until then, Kaze out. Bye!